Take a deep breath. Have you ever been angry, upset, troubled, worrisome, feeling destructive on the inside towards yourself, self-loathing? If you haven't, you ain't alive. But have you not been happy? Have you been curious about life? What's on the other side of anger, fear, the frustrations, the overthinking? What's silence? What is silence? What is peace? The mind thinks if it's not thinking, something's wrong. Because we're always told, and there's always a process, there's always a thing going on, the thought process and our processes. We have many different processes, I would say, implanted, we have programmed into ourselves. We find entertainment within the television, the tele-vision. They tell us lies to our vision, where then they elude us, they entertain us. There is a reason why it's called entertainment, because they want to entertain you while you don't pay attention to what's really going around. You can spend half an hour watching a TV show that makes you laugh, instead of sitting outside and spending a half an hour, which could feel like eternity. Just being outside in the weather. Feel it. See that? See that? That's a clear blue sky, and you have some trees that are growing again. You have flowers blooming. You have the wind blowing. You can smell the fresh air. You can breathe in that good ass prana. You can breathe in that pure energy that helps you raise higher in vibration. Do you ever have ringing in your ear? That's okay if you do. That means that you're kind of going above. You're not dead in the brain. You simply have the vibration, a frequency. And that frequency comes in and out. You're just, why does this ringing keep happening? Well, it's nothing to be afraid of. Because fear is an illusion, and fear is unnecessary. And within that illusion is nothing more than nothing. And nothing doesn't exist because it's nothing. Nothing only exists if you try to create it. And since it's nothing, it doesn't exist because it's no thing. And don't let yourself get distracted by nothing. Because then you start thinking there is nothing you can do, nothing you can say. I made some videos a few weeks back with a dear friend of mine, best friend. And I look back and I listen to my video and I'm just like, oh my God, I sound horrible. And there's many things that I could have done better. And the inner critic within myself wants to blast me completely and wanted to tell me all the things that I could have done wrong. I sound too choppy. I need to be more smooth. Why do I not sound good? I keep going in and out, in and out. Oh my God, it's horrible. How dare you put that up there? Nobody's gonna ever like it. Nobody's gonna ever care. How could you do that? It's horrible. The thoughts that go through our head. Many people are thinking, I don't look too good. I don't look good. My breath smells bad. Do it. I need cleaner teeth. Not because of health, but because I need to look good for everybody. Instead of thinking, I just want to be healthier. I just wanted to make those videos because I wanted it out there. I wanted to tell myself, you did it. It doesn't matter if it sounds good or not, you did it. Congratulations. Not just a pat on my own back, because it's nothing special. I'm not anything special. I'm no more nor less. I'm not superior nor inferior. I simply am. I am me. I am that. I am. It is simple existence. And we exist. I go on a tangent. I go from random point to another random point to another, but that's okay because I'm simply exploring. I move around. I'm only using a phone, but guess what? You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. Those songs that I did with my friend, it was pure energy. It felt so good. It felt so alive. It doesn't matter how it sounded. I can sound horrible if I wanted to. I could barely even sing. I could have sang completely off pitch, horribly. But at least I did something. At least I sang with my heart. At least I had happy days. At least I saw the light. At least I can listen to Mother Nature. I can breathe in Mother Nature because Mother Nature supplies the life that I must live, that I must enjoy. I can thrive within this day. I can be grateful for this day that is given to me, for another day well spent brings another day of pleasure, of thriving within life. We find pleasure. The only privilege is life itself. That is the only privilege we have, because it can be taken away like that. I could stop speaking right now. Something wrong could happen to me. Who knows, maybe an airplane could hit me right from the spot, all of a sudden out of the sky. Ah, boom. And there I'm gone. At least there's video footage. Put that on the air. No. I don't have to think like that. I don't have to feel that. I don't have to think a plane's gonna fall right on top of me, just out of nowhere in a clear blue sky, when I can sit here and breathe. And enjoy that clear blue sky. I can feel it. I can see it. I can taste the air. I can sense life around me. It's like, wait, you got a wall behind you. What are you talking about? Clear blue sky. What do you got over there? What's there? Well, it's part of life. It's the beauty in life there. A clear blue sky. And it's all how you look at it. It's how you look at life. The TV tells lies to our vision, to where we see things differently. Well, take yourself away from it. Take yourself away from video games. Those new hit shows. We have celebrities just feeding us bullshit that just want to get up there and take an award and feel good about themselves and believe that everybody finds them important. I don't want to be famous for awards. I don't want to do awards. I don't want to go to an award. I don't want to get rewards. I don't need a reward from some program because I did a song or I starred in a TV show. I don't need it. The reward is doing so. Is performing that song. The reward is breathing in life living life. Breathing in nature is life. It feels good. It does. Truly. Go outside. Sit outside. Meditate. Let your mind be free and just listen. Listen to the wind. Don't be distracted by all the other noises that are around. Don't be distracted by the car that's going off and you hear that motorcycle going off in the distance. Boom, boom. You hear that import tuner over there going 5 miles an hour, sounding like it's going 60. It doesn't matter. Just listen to the air. Breathe in that good-ass prana. Breathe in the energy of life, of the universe. For life is the universe. The universe is life in and of itself. It is existence. Feel that existence. Live that existence. Thrive. What is thriving? That is such a good question. To thrive is to accept, not just prosper, but to live in existence as it is right now, to enjoy, to embrace every single flower that you see, every petal of a tree that falls, every bloom, even the bees that come by you, and you think they're gonna sting you when they just want to breathe in the air. They just want to breathe in the air, and they just want to live too and do their own thing. An ant wants to just build a colony. Do we have to be like ants and just do everything that a queen tells us to? No. Because we're not inferior. We don't have to feel that way. We can be that bee, just enjoying the flowers. Just flying. We can be the butterfly. We can be the butterfly, just floating off into the distance. As a leaf falls from a tree, so does the butterfly rise within the sky. We just have to flap our wings and let ourselves go. How so? Breathe and just feel upon your back. Little tingling sensation. Let your wings grow. Let your wings grow and let the wind flow upon your back and all around you. Let the air flow to, through, and from you. Let there be a cycle. The cycle of life within yourself. You're an infinite being of divine light. One thing that I love is all of us who live in America, we've heard the great Martin Luther King. We've heard the quote, "Judge a man not by the color of his skin, but by the judgment." Judge a man not by the color of his skin, but by the content of his character. Well, we need to own it. We need to back that up within ourselves. We must not see with eyes clouded. We must see eyes unclouded by the hate, by the illusions, by the fear, by what we have been programmed into believing and seeing and feeling. If I do not have water, I cannot grow. I will dehydrate. As would you. As would the plants that are around us. For we are all incarnated beings. If a plant did not come from the seed and grow, we would not have air. We would not have life. If that corn seed did not go and grow into a strong corn stalk, we would not have food to eat. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what is. Even if you have to stay in the cold, even if you're in a moldy ass trailer, let yourself go outside. Because I promise you, you're going to feel more alive than being stuck inside. See, we are in a lockdown across the world. And this lockdown, what is it doing? It's keeping everybody locked down, especially their spirits. You walk into a Walmart, everybody wears a mask, and they all look like zombies. They're not smiling. They don't even want to say hi. They don't want to nod their heads. They're silent, just looking off into the distance, wanting to grab whatever they can, just to go and watch TV and see what else is horrible. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Welcome to another year, because a year and a few days ago, we all were gonna die. Yet, here we are, a year and a few days ago, alive. Still walking around. Still breathing in the air. Not scared. Unless we're creating that fear and believing it, because fear is an illusion. I'm not scared. I walk around without a mask. People are driving in their cars with the mask on. What? Thinking that air's gonna come through their vehicle and it's gonna have this virus, this COVID-19, just fly right through and get them right in the throat. And turn them into the sick thing that's gonna crumble up and die and wither away. No, you have to trust and support your immune system too. Love your immune system, love your body, and cherish your body. Let your body be healthy. Feel healthy within your body. Let yourself become more conscious. Be aware. Leave all of those unconscious and anti-conscious thoughts, words, feelings in the past. Let them stay in the past. Let them leave. Because you don't have to breathe them in. There is the law of attraction within the universe, and what we put out, what energy we put out into the universe, we get back. We hear it named as karma. But if I'm happy, I may receive happiness back. Without dark, you cannot find light. Without light, you cannot find dark. Without light, I could not see what is in my shadow. And without darkness, I would not be able to determine what is light. Wonderful things that we learn and that we can grow from. Are lessons that we learn in life, and from those that have come before us. No one is a slave except to their own mentality. Okay? We are a slave to our own mentality, to the ego. The ego is what enslaves us, because all have the free will. You are an infinite being of divine light, incarnated into this world to have such a human experience. A human experience. And they put people down and implant in their heads, even the youth now, Notice how people are getting younger. The younger and younger things are attacking the youth. Even the young ones are becoming depressed when they shouldn't even have to worry about things like that. They don't. It's unnecessary. And those from the past who have lived before us and are living with us, we can learn two things from all that is around us. We can learn how to be and how not to be. Learning how to be, we can grow from. We can prosper from. We can embed within ourselves of how to be. And we can find and be given those situations, those conditions. So we must live within an unconditional self. We learn from these as how to be, and we are given the free will to take in and grow from such to better and build upon ourselves. Because the only thing we can be better than is ourselves. We can't be better than somebody else because there's always someone out there that has more experience, and we can either create ourselves as inferior by thinking somebody else is better than me. We can think ourselves as superior because we think we're better than somebody else. When in fact we can step back, look, and be appreciative of what we have and who we are, how we are, and when and where we are. We can also learn how not to be. Thus, being given the examples of how not to be, whether it's just, I don't want to get burnt, so don't put my hand on the stove while it's at max heat. At any heat. Ow. I learned what not to do. Don't be a fool like that, you know? I can be foolish. I don't want to be a fool putting my hand on a stove. We see what wrongs people of the past have done and what wrongs the people now are doing. Those that are around us, whether far away or near. We learn how not to be. And through learning how not to be, we are allowed to learn how to be. Keep doing the next right thing. The next right thing, I would say, is the next thing right. By doing the next thing right. When we do the next right thing, and we do the next thing right, we are allowing ourselves to be in a cycle. I would say a cycle of beautiful benevolence, something that is so growing, something that is so vast, because we're doing the next right thing. The next right thing. I'm not perfect, I don't know everything, but I know enough for myself to be able to grow. Because I don't know everything, I'm allowing myself to grow. To grow. Because everything that I can learn how to be and how not to be may be a seed, is a seed for me to grow. That I can allow myself to be planted as how to be. Taking how not to be, weeding it out, weaving it out. Finding how to be from how not to be. By not taking in how not to be as how to be. In the sense of being how not to be. But taking in how not to be. And understanding it as learning how not to be. Thus, I can take from that how to be. And I can change my life thus from there on. Because the past never comes, so I can make the conscious decision to change in that moment forward. That present moment. The future never comes. Like I said, that airplane could hit me. I don't want it to, but it could hit me. Then again, in this moment, there's no plane. There's nothing flying around me. Nothing that'll scare me, because I don't need fear, because fear is an illusion. Am I going to create fear? I could be fearful and not want to do videos on YouTube. I can say this wrong or think this wrong, and everybody will share it, and the whole entire world will hate me. No. The world doesn't have to hate you. You don't have to hate yourself. You don't have to limit yourself. Don't limit yourself anymore. You are not a limited being. You are an unlimited being. You are limitless. The only limitations that you have are within yourself. You can grow and you can do anything as long as you keep breathing. You are allowed to succeed, thrive in this life. Feel better? I do. I feel much better. So I say to you, I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep breathing. Don't forget to breathe. And when you breathe, let out all of that junk that has no need to be in your life. That you do not need. That there is no need for. Because the only thing that you need is to breathe. It's to thrive. To enjoy. To live in joy. Not to live in past glories, because your past glories, I did this and I was great at this. See, I did this back when. Back then, I sounded so good. I sounded so good as a singer, and I'm not gonna hold, a glass of alcohol and live my glory days again, because I'm in the present. They're gone. But I can bring glory right now from within, because it's the present. The glory is simply within myself. The joy is within myself. Thus, if I live as such and I feel as such, bringing that energy within myself, I may let it out and give it to the world by simply breathing in and breathing out, giving to the universe and letting the universe take it and do what it must without me trying to figure every little thing out. I can live fuller, healthier. I can live. You are loved, and you are love. Don't live for your limitations. Live for your limitlessness. No matter how hard it seems, remember it'll get better. As long as you let it. Peace.